Hello, beautiful and pretty people. It's your girl, Fran, of course, and I'm back again with another video. This particular video is going to be a little bit different. I do want to make some videos where I'm kind of just talking, maybe like me and a friend or two are having a discussion just about some things that we think are important or need to be talked about as women, as Black women, or men, whatever, just in general. But I'm going to be calling these sip and shout because I'm going to be pretty much shouting out my opinion, not literally screaming at y'all, but you get the point, and get my little sip on as well. So without further to do, I'm going to go ahead and get into it with you today. So I did want to talk about something that I feel like is pretty important to me. And that is colorism within the Black community. For those of you that do not know, I am Black. I'm all the way Black. I know you probably might be like, really? But yeah, both of my parents are Black. Both of my parents are African American. They are both pretty light, pretty fair skinned. My dad's probably more of like a reddish kind of color, and my mom is pretty much my color. She might be a little bit darker, but yeah, I'm Black all the way. I have a sister as well. She's Black too. We have the same mommy and dad, and believe it or not, she has like blonde hair and bluish green eyes, and she is all the way Black too. And a lot of people look at us and we get that a lot of, oh, y'all got to be mixed with something. There's no way you're all the way Black. And it's caused a lot of problems for us in our life. Not like a lot of problems, but I mean, it's caused different, riffraffs and stuff in our lives. Just with us growing up, mostly around Black people, they say things to you that they might not think is hurtful, like calling you a white girl and stuff like that. And no shade to the white people. I love white people, Black people, whatever, I don't care. But it's a little bit hurtful whenever you're not white. Like, don't call me something I'm not, or don't criticize me because my skin complexion is a little lighter, and don't say, oh, there's no way you can be this, or there's no way you can be that. You have to have a white parent or something like that. And like I said, it's been a thing for us pretty much throughout our lives. So I definitely wanted to talk about that. The reason it came up for me, I mean, it's always been like a topic of discussion, but lately, it had come up because I was watching the Madam C.J. Walker movie, miniseries, whatever, on Netflix. And I was a little bit troubled by it, I'm not gonna lie. It's crazy because, like, I love Tiffany Haddish, I love Octavia Spencer, Blair Underwood's in it. I mean, these are like great, great actors that I like. And I just wasn't really feeling the movie. And it's crazy because the movie's good. Like, if it was just a regular schmegular movie and Madam C.J. Walker wasn't a real person, you know what I'm saying? The movie would have been okay, but I just felt like in the movie they did a lot of unnecessary stuff. And not even just with colorism, which I'm gonna get to, but like they made Tiffany Haddish's character, she plays, if you didn't see it, spoiler alert, but Tiffany Haddish's character, she plays Madam C.J. Walker's daughter. I believe her name is like Lelia. And in the movie, they pretty much made her a lesbian. And I'm kind of just like, why did they do that? Like, why was that necessary? Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to be gay, be gay. I don't, whatever. Do whatever you want. I don't care. But it was just like, it just really, to me, wasn't really necessary, because in real life, the daughter, and I did my research, like I looked to see, like, well, was she really gay? But nowhere in like the history books of it all does it say that her daughter was actually gay. So what was the point in y'all making her gay in the movie? It just didn't make any sense to me. But getting back to my point, with the unnecessary stuff in the movie that actually kind of pissed me off was that they made, hold up, let me, because I wrote this down because I don't want to get their names wrong. So there's a character in the movie named Addie Monroe. She's supposed to be the person that Madam C.J. Walker stole the hair potion from or whatever. She employed Madam C.J. Walker first. She was actually the one that had the products first, and Madam C.J. Walker was selling the products. In the movie, she's depicted as this very, very, very light-skinned woman. She's pretty much my color. She has very fine, lighter curly hair. She has green eyes, or, lighter colored eyes, a little bit of whiter features. And, whatever, I understand. Like I said, in the movie, she's called Addie Monroe. But in real life, her name is Annie Malone. Now, the names are very similar. Annie, Addie. That's not hard to get. So you can kind of, this is who they're taking this character from. Okay, fine, we get that. Now, the real Annie Malone, and I keep looking because I don't want to screw up their names. The real Annie Malone in real life, and I'm only looking at a black and white picture, but she didn't really look real light skin. Like, to me, in my opinion, she almost looked like brown skin, like a lighter brown skin complexion. And at first, I'm like, whatever. It's not a big deal. There's different people that play different people all the time, whatever. But they made it seem like in the movie, like she was like the character in the movie was made to seem like she just felt like she was just superior because she was light skinned and had nice hair, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, like, we did all that for what? Like, it just wasn't necessary. Not only did you mess up her name, because that's not her real name, but you made her a completely different shade of black, which wasn't necessary. And then you made it seem like because she was this specific shade of black, that she felt as if she was superior to everybody else that, had a darker skin complexion. And it just really irritated me. And there was another woman in the movie. I don't remember her name, and I didn't really care to research it. But her character was like, Madam C.J. Walker's husband cheated on her with this other chick. And the other chick just so happened to be light skin, light eyes, light hair. So in my mind, let me take a sip. Hold up. Because I'm about to go in. In my mind, why y'all gotta make all the light-skinned girls villains? For what? I mean, that's just bringing separation that we don't need as black women. As black women, I feel like we already got it rough enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're a black woman, you know what I'm saying. Like, we already got it tough enough in the world. So why do you need to try to bring on more division between us? And it really irritates me because, don't get me wrong, I know some light-skinned girls that act like that think just because they're light-skinned they're better than anybody else. And of course, this all goes back to slavery. I mean, this goes to, you know, the lighter skinned black people being allowed to be in the house and the darker skinned black people being out in the field. And I mean, that's terrible. And I understand that all that happened. But at the same time, you need to understand, and it's crazy like that I'm really about to say this, but I'm a Jay-Z fan. And if y'all know, he did a song on his latest album, and he's saying like, he's talking about OJ Simpson, because OJ Simpson was saying, I'm not black, I'm OJ. And he says, yeah, okay, light skin, dark skin, you know, brown skin, it don't matter, you're still a nigga. And I don't mean to offend anybody, but, and I'm not gonna apologize because I used the word, but at the end of the day, whether you're dark, whether you're light, whatever, let me tell you something. I work in an office with nothing but white people. And I absolutely love my coworkers. You know what I'm saying? They're not racist. It's not like that. But at the end of the day, guess what I am? I'm still the black person in the office, regardless of how light I am. And that's what irritates me so much. And like I said, I know there are some light-skinned girls that have that mentality. I know there are some brown-skinned girls, some, you know, chocolate girls, darker skinned girls, whatever. But the thing about it is, when are we going to get past that? Like, you gotta know that Africa is a huge continent. Egyptians are all different colors. A lot of them are my color. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are very dark. Some of them are very light. I have people in my family who are very dark skinned, and I have people in my family that are, and both parents are black, are my color or a little bit lighter than me. You have to understand. And this isn't even me talking to white people. This is me talking to my black people. You gotta understand that we come in all different shades. And us thinking like that there always has to be some type of division, or that there's something okay with that just makes it okay for white people to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't stand that. I'm a very pro-black person. Like I said, I don't think I'm like a racist person or anything like that, but I'm very pro-black. I love black people. I'm a black person. I mean, I want to see black people succeed. I'm not saying I want to see all light-skinned black people succeed. That's not right to do. You cannot do that, especially whenever I get with a black person, another black person, and maybe he's this color. Guess what color my baby's gonna be? I'm gonna have a brown skinned baby, and I do. I have two. One's brown, a little bit more browner, and then the other one is maybe a shade darker than me. But the thing is like, I have black children that are darker than me. They're not going around telling people that their mom's white. No, they're going around telling people that their mom's black because I am. Like, for the life of me, I just need that to be a thing of the past. And I just felt like, specifically, and this happens not even just with this movie, but I just wanted to bring it up specifically with this movie because the movie had a lot to do with hair, obviously, Madam CJ Walker. And mostly I do hair on the channel. So it was important for me to bring it up. But I just felt like the movie would have been so much better if it wasn't just made to seem like all the light-skinned people in the movie were villains. Don't do that. We don't need that. We have enough going on. Trust me. So, I don't know. I hope I didn't take it too far. I hope I didn't piss nobody off. If I did, sorry, don't watch it. I don't know. But let me know if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, if you have an experience as a light-skinned girl, when I'm talking about, you know, thinking maybe you're better than somebody else, or if you have an experience as a light skinned girl and maybe you weren't treated so great. I mean, I know I always wasn't. I always kind of felt like I was, you know, too white sometimes to hang out with the black people, but then knowing that I'm black, I didn't really want to hang out with the white people because I was black. So a little bit of an acceptance issue. So I mean, if you had those problems, let me know. If you watched the movie, let me know what you thought about that. I just want to get, as a black woman, I don't want that separation. And I feel like the more that we talk about it, the better it will be. And maybe soon, I know it won't, because it just won't, but I'm in hopes that that separation will disappear eventually. Because like I said, us as black women, we have enough going on. We don't need all that. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Definitely share my video if you can. And I will talk to you guys later. Cheers.